Alright, so here's the project for the afternoon. Basically the problem is I take this amp to rehearsal and in the car all the knobs get moved around, so I have to reset the knobs. And pretty much once I've got the volume set to where I want it, I don't actually really need to touch the knobs. So what I'm going to do is make a cover to go in here. It's going to have a hole for the input jack, it's going to have a hole so I can switch it, and all the rest is going to be covered. So yeah, I've just started drawing something up in Carbide Create, which is very basic software, but it's the only one I know how to use so far for CNC cutting. So I'll send that to my CNC machine. Alright, so you can see the first part CNC machined. It's got these tiny holes here for these little tiny magnets. So there'll be 4 magnets, and then there'll be 4 magnets on the actual amp. And basically this will slide in here. And then there'll be another cover here, and probably a little handle so I can pull it off or something like that. I don't know, I kind of want to try without a handle, to be honest, because it'd be nice to have it flush, and I should be able to still get it out via the little holes for the switch and the jack there. So yeah, that'll magnet in there, should be good. One thing I've noticed is, I don't know if you'll see, but so the cut up this way, it looks really nice and straight, but cuts along this way, it's a little bit wobbly, and I wonder if it's ball screw wobble, because that is a thing, and it, yeah, I mean, it roughly lines up with the ball screw there, so I'm not really sure what to do there. I mean, potentially if I put another linear rail there, that could fix it, as in like another one of these type of linear rails. But anyway, it's not too bad for now, and I haven't noticed it in any other cuts for some reason. It's just, this is the first time I've noticed it. So anyway, something for the future. Got the magnets glued in, got the top part cut out, and now I'm going to glue them together. Normally I'd use Gorilla Glue, like Gorilla Wood Glue, but seeing as this is an evening project, I'm actually just going to use super glue, because super gluing the magnets works surprisingly well, so it'll be fine. Alright, so we've basically got the final product. I should really paint it black, and I think I will. And maybe, it doesn't need much sanding, but maybe around the edges. But yeah, basically it works exactly how I need it to work. So I've got little magnets there. I didn't end up putting magnets on here because that's made of metal, so the magnets will just stick anyway. So that will just stick in like that, and that won't fall off. The magnets hold it there nicely, and it's got a hole for the jack. So yeah, I didn't put a hole for the power switch. I figure I can always leave it turned on and just plug in the cable at the back. It doesn't make a popping sound or anything like it. That seemed like an okay method. I can always change it up later if that doesn't work out. But yeah, so the plan is just arrive at rehearsal, plug in power, plug in instrument, and all my levels are exactly how they should be. And if they're not, it's super easy just to change them. So last night I did a bit of sanding, did some filler primer, and then sanded that back, and then did a nice matte black, and yeah, it's turned out really good. So I can just easily take the cover off like that, and yeah, it looks nice and clean because it's obviously kind of blending in. One thing is, you may have noticed already, I did this hole in the middle, but the jack's actually a little bit lower, so it's a little bit annoying, but it's mostly fine. So that's it.